Hi guys, part two. I got cut off. I met the maximum of what I was supposed to record. Anyway, going back to the Book of Shadows, I had read most of this. I kind of put it down, and from what I did read, I loved it. It is a true story, and I highly recommend it. It is called the Book of Shadows. I'm going to try to go through quickly because my phone is not going to allow me to go through thrift books. I had mentioned it before. Celtic Magic, got this for pennies. Again, if you're looking for a book and you don't want to pay, top dollar for it, check them out. They're really great. This too on Ember Honey Raven's suggestion. It is called Just Witch, The Wild Ride from Wicked to Wicca. Hardcover book, great. I don't know if you can see. They're just great pictures inside. Again, highly recommend it. A great addition to your library. I also got from Thrift Books Winter Solstice. Again, Ember Honey Raven had suggested this. Great, again, a hardcover book. I mean, you ladies, guys, you can get hardcover books. Again, great color pictures inside, which I love. Again, very cheap. This was, it's marked $29.95. I did not pay more than $5 for the book, so check that out. Witch's Bible. My husband got this for me, Complete Witch's Handbook by Janet and Stuart Ferrara. Again, a must-have for those of us in the craft. I don't know how many times I have referred to this book. He got this for me online. I think it is hard to find, but yeah, tried and true pursuer that he is. He found it for me, and I love it, and I cherish it. So, Witch's Bible. Again, as I said, I follow the Morrigan, and so the Celtic Lore Spellcraft of the Dark Goddess, invoking the Morrigan again. It is a thick book, and it's so far it's not a book that I have sat down and read page to page, but I have referred to it and used it again as a reference guide. Again, those of you who work with the Morrigan, I would suggest this as well. And these two are probably staples that those of us who have been in the craft for a while can't go wrong with your Solitary Witch by Silver Raven Wolf. Again, a great reference book. Again, it's not something that I have sat down and read cover to cover, but again, a reference book which you refer to. Yes, another book that my collection definitely need in my library, as well as Buckland's Complete Book of Witchcraft. And I think that this and Silver Raven with Solitary Witch were two of my first books that I started with. And if I can recommend any books to the newbies that are starting in the craft, it would be, again, if you are following the Wiccan tradition, those would be two books that I would highly recommend. There's so much in there. You just pick a topic, altars, or oils and incense. And I do have his Incense, Oil, and Brews. That's another book that I have, but it's not in the room with me now. But again, a lot of these, I mean, you can sit down and read them cover to cover. There's nothing wrong with that, but I can see them more as a reference book, and a topic would pop up in your head, and you just scroll to it, and you will find your answers for that. So that is it. Those are the books that I currently have and that I'm loving, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to making more. Take care, guys. Bye.